Okay, so we were gonna do this, but now we can't. So we forgot that there's feedback if I turn my mic on. So surprise, here I am with Josh.
That's what we call some technical difficulties.
That's movie magic, people.
That's
movie magic. It is Monday night. It's time for the Power Hour. I have the privilege of being in the SideKick Productions headquarters right now, seated next to my co-host and dear friend Joshua R. Pangborn. Joshua, tell us what we're in store for tonight.
Well, we are going to be watching. We're going to be watching the part of the two-part season finale of The Art of Blowing It. We're going to be catching you all up on some exciting SideKick news, which if you're following us on the Gram or on the Facebook, you'll know a lot of really exciting things happen this weekend. We're also going to talk a little bit more about the musical episode because that is still coming later this year, and you need to get ready for this because it is an incredible experience, and you're going to really love it. But in the meantime, if you want to help us,
you can make a donation at Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. That's really cool. We would really appreciate it. Or you can even help us by becoming a member of our Patreon, or as what we call joining the Crooniverse. We think that would be really nice if you would do that, and you can find out about all of that right there on the screen. And we'll try not to throw it at you too many times. But I do want to say that since our last show, we did get a new Crooniverse member.
Two. Nakia doesn't even know.
There's a new one I didn't even know.
2 new Crooniverse members.
Thank you very much. Make sure that your Patreon profile pics are up to date because we may start featuring some of our Patreon members, and we would love to see your smiling faces on your profile photos so we can feature you on the show right here with us. Okay, so that's all I've got. That's all you've got.
Well, no, because we do have to talk about the very, very important audience question because that's going to be coming up at the end of the show tonight.
Okay, here we go.
Oddly enough, it took Ashley 10 episodes to ask this question. So I thought that this would be the question that we would start off with, but Ashley always thinks outside the box, and she gave me a question that I was expecting to come earlier but later. And that question is, what is your favorite reality series? So think about that, put it in the comments, and we'll get back to that later at the end of the show. I know that I'm curious to hear what Nakia and our guest tonight think about this. So.
Well, I know what mine's going to be, but I would also say real quick, just to remind folks, you can get yourself a t-shirt at TeePublic. Josh is wearing one this evening. An Art of Blowing It t-shirt, the award-winning show.
In my signature color, purple, no less.
Thank you, Raja O'Hara.
I wore purple before Raja O'Hara.
That's true. Okay, folks. Well, don't forget, you can do hashtag Crooniverse, hashtag SideKick Power Hour to follow along with us and let us know what you're enjoying, and we'll come looking for you on the Twitters and the Instagrams. With that said, we've got our regular folks in here this evening, of course, the one and only Stuart Kiczek.
What? I get to get brought up before Ashley? This is a first.
Welcome back to SideKick Power Hour.
Oh, I should have prepared more. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And we had to bring you on. We had to bring you on when we did because Ashley was too busy trying to find her date, and she has found him. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley Monique Menard and Joshua Pangborn.
Nakia, that's the only one who could be in 2 places at once.
He's always with me.
You can order that on a pillow, I hear now. So there's that.
Yeah.
But welcome back to the show. Thanks so much for being with us.
If you want your own Josh pillow.
So nice to have you all here. I feel like it's just been it does not feel like that we are at the end of The Art of Blowing It yet, but we are starting to watch the first half of the season finale of The Art of Blowing It season 1. That's pretty nuts. Ashley, how do you feel right now?
Good. One of my toes is kind of cold. Is that a bad sign?
No, that's not.
Oh, you just mean how do I feel? Not in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
More about the show.
I feel good. I feel good. I'm currently writing season 2. Season 2 is taking me more time than I thought it would. But that
No
being
wine
said,
before it's time.
sometimes certain projects take a little bit longer, and this one's taking a little bit longer. So, but that being said, when we are ready to shoot and when we are ready to release it, it's going to be everything that all of you out there are hoping for. All of your favorite characters are going to be doing fun, interesting, wild, perhaps scandalous things. So there will be a lot of fun in the future. So,
And that's the tea.
But I think it's also important. I think Ashley's really right about that. It's not something that we think about all the time, but it is. And Nakia had a great saying that we picked up this weekend. More about that later. But no wine before it's time. I mean, it is a really important thing to realize that you don't want to create something and then throw it out there before it's ready.
Haphazardly.
But you also don't want to sit on it forever. I mean, some people they spend 10 years and they're like, this is my 5-minute project. I can't wait to keep perfecting it. It's like, it's put it out there. Let people see it. But at the same time, you also don't want to rush and write something in 2 minutes and then throw it together. No, you want to have it be the right thing. And that's what we're doing right now with season 2. And that's what Ashley's smartly doing with season 2. So,
well, I'm going to write it the day we get on set, and then we'll do it.
well, no, what she really means by that, I think, is that she's going to rewrite it because she didn't memorize her lines.
No, we're gonna get halfway through it and then realize we want to change some things and then rework it, and that's fine.
All
Well,
of
don't
these
forget,
probably just be. Probably just.
You can stream all of The Art of Blowing It right now at theartofblowingittheseries.com. Through the journey that we've been on with Emmy this first season, we've met some amazing characters, and one of those is our guest tonight. I had the pleasure of spending the weekend with her in New Jersey. Please welcome back to SideKick Power Hour, Barbara Thomas. Hi, Barbara. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm a little hungover.
So
there are worse things you could be.
So you would say then that you had a good time.
I had a tremendous time. And in terms of no wine before it's time, it's also very important not to overbake something and let it get stale.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm only thinking of it from my perspective at my age. I love, Ashley, that you're take your time, but I really want to enjoy your filming your show because I get to do all the sexy things.
Well,
so good at it. So good at it.
I love sexy things.
Me too.
You're
Me too.
good.
And we saw a lot of sexiness last night in New Jersey.
Did.
And so I just want to, kind of get into it. I mean, we went to New Jersey this weekend for the New Jersey Web Fest. This is the 3rd annual. And Josh and Ashley and Stuart and everybody from SideKick, this is the 3rd time that they've been to the festival. They've had something in it every year.
That's
and
my
this year
second.
we had all 3 of our shows in there, and then Josh was in like 17 other projects that screened. But
in a total of 5.
yeah, that's true. And we were nominated for 5 awards, and we came home with 4 of those awards. It was so freaking rad. We're so grateful to the New Jersey Web Fest and to everybody at home for supporting us. Thank you so much. Instead of spending all of our time talking about the amazing things that happened and all of the great food that we ate and the conversations that we had at the table, we're going to actually show you this evening our acceptance speeches from the award ceremony last night. And we will be posting these to Patreon immediately after the show. So stand by.
So we had some really, really fun times, as you can see. The Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were all screenings and everything. So we were very fortunate that we were able to get some fun pictures on the red carpet.
Josh, who
What?
is standing next to Nakia?
That's you, Ashley.
Who is the other person standing next to Nakia? And
That
next
is a
to you?
photoshopped Jay Syria.
Yes, that is a photo. No, it is.
It's your stand and present Jay Serio.
Jay Sherio.
Rude.
Sherry. Okay.
And look at Jay. He is sporting a Demon Doctor shirt. So if you look at that, we have 3 shirts represented there on the red carpet.
Branding.
And that wasn't even intentional. I mean, that was
Who
just
did not plan that?
But it was so much fun to have Barbara and Paul and Nakia and me and Jay and Ashley all there watching our shows on the big screen. That was Saturday, and it was just a really, really fun time.
It really was.
It was. And then on Sunday was the gala, which was the red carpet.
It's pronounced gala, like the apple.
I believe it's pronounced gala.
Oh, the gala. I'm sorry. The gala. So Barbara was already inside.
I was holding the table.
She was holding the table for us because.
But what a great picture of Ashley and Dan.
Yes.
I mean,
Her picture of Ashley and Dan.
How cute are they right now?
Paul and Nakia and me. We could just
look
cut
at
us
this
out
posture.
Of it.
This is
Be
just
cut out of this photo, and it would still be a great photo.
great composure here. Whoever
I
took
think
this
everyone
picture.
looks great in this photo. And
Yeah.
I love that it looks like Josh is growing a crown out of his head, like a crown of thorns.
And everybody's just revolving around Josh.
Make sure to follow Ashley on Instagram if you're not already. You follow her at Now Starring Ashley over on Instagram, because I shot a whole series of photos of her that I'm hoping will one day make it to her Instagram. She's got some really good photos over there right now, though. So without further ado, why don't we take a look at these acceptance speeches?
Sure. Who do we start with, Nakia?
I think that we start with Barbara Thomas.
All right. We were very excited for Barbara Thomas.
Oh my God, Barbara, you look so beautiful.
God, I do, man.
I'm
shocked.
You are just sparkling.
And here is Barbara accepting her award for Best Supporting Actor, gender neutral in drama.
All right, you guys got this one? And I got this one? Barbara Thomas.
I want it noted that all of the supporting actors and actresses did show up. Michael, Nicole, Jenny, Nicole, and wait, Man in Blue. You too. Thank you. No, everybody. I mean, wait, there's someone missing. Derek. Okay. This has been. I have met a lot of you, and I am so honored to meet you because I don't write. I just act. And acting is like the paintbrush, but the hand is the creation. And Josh, Ashley, and me, I've had the honor, the deep honor of acting for all of you, and that is just so special. And wait, Rob, I also acted for you too, which is just like so fucking.
Jersey, baby, say it!
Congratulations, Barbara.
So
Yeah,
good.
that's
So
nice.
good,
Thank you for
Barbara.
filming
So
that.
good.
Thank you for
That
filming
was absolutely precious.
So good.
We have a couple
Aw.
other angles. Once Ashley sends her angle, I'll probably try to cut together something a little bit more just to have a little bit more options. But honestly, I was so excited to have you win. Now, and you've won now for Carla and for Madame Ruby, and I'm tickled pink that that happened. So
Yeah, but I really mean what I said. I mean, the actors are just the expression of what is the creator. And it's just like, thank you. But it's like we just express what you guys create. And it's such an honor to be part of that world and that process.
Well, thank you again for making the whole evening so much fun, Barbara, and congratulations. Now let's move on to my award that I got. Let's take a look at what was captured that last night.
Ah, it's so cute.
Nakia, you're so sweet.
Thank you so much. This is my first time being nominated for this. This is my second time ever doing music for any kind of film or TV at all, and it's just such a joy. And I know that you've heard this on that, but it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Joshua R. Pangborn, who, like, just. I randomly, somebody tagged me in a trailer that he posted like 4 years ago, and I was like, this music sucks. But the show is really good. And then he was like, well, that's all I've got. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to come meet you one day. And I went to do like a cameo on something else completely that I just was so blown away by how hard that he was working and all of the stuff that he was creating. He was doing it all on his own with just a handful of people helping. And I was like, well, what the fuck am I waiting for? You know, like, I can just do this too. Like, I've always wanted to do music for film and TV, but I always thought, oh, I need all these other things to do this, and I need all this other money. And no, you don't. You just have to have passion and a drive and great support. So thank you so much. And thank you, Neem. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Love it.
So moving.
So
You
well deserved, too.
guys.
I mean, Nakia does so much work on these shows to make them sound amazing, and it's so great that he is being recognized for that. So,
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I meant every word that I said about you, Josh. You're so incredibly inspirational to watch you on set. Yeah, unless you have.
And that music in that episode did indeed suck.
Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so I think we should watch Josh's.
sure.
Yeah, let's watch Joshua.
Let's watch
R. Pangborn
Joshua.
accept his award right here. Let's take a look. Look at that.
Aww.
Looking like he could be some kind of like Swedish character from like the girl with the dragon tattoo.
I mean, that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I was going for the girl with the dragon tattoo. I even tattooed myself last night, but you can't see it because I've got a shirt on. But here we go.
We will go to the best supporting actor in a comedy. Let's see if this person's here. Joshua!
been coming to the New Jersey Web Festival for 3 years now, and I never thought my first award would be for something I didn't create. So, which is why I have to start by thanking Ashley Monique Menard for creating these amazing series and giving me the opportunity to play with her all the time in the role of Felix. This is really pretty awesome. So I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be here. I was telling him earlier on, he helped me feel like by becoming the first New Jersey Web Festival, he helped us feel like we were doing something special and doing something that needed to be out there. I work with Ashley. We make body positive LGBT content, and it's really hard to make something like that and then not feel like people care about that kind of thing, because you don't see that in a lot of places. And then to have Neem bring us back year after year, and then now recognize this amazing award that Ashley helped me get. Thank you. Thank you to Neem. Thank you to the New Jersey Web Festival. And I really have to thank my boyfriend Paul, because I have like 80 people living in my head at all times, and he deals with dating all of them at once. So, thank you for that.
Hey, Neem, I'm not messing with you. This is This is going to be a real one? It's so quick. With the wives and the boyfriends and the real MVPs, and the girlfriends and the husbands and everybody, they're the real MVPs up here. They put up with our shit. She knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, that was so sweet. So sweet. Joshua R. Pangborn, congratulations. Oh my goodness. So good.
Yeah, it was really awkward because I had no idea what to say, because I was like, I didn't expect.
Like you didn't plan out a whole speech. Come on.
I really didn't. But I was telling Ashley earlier today, I was really shocked by how emotional I got. Like a lot of what I was saying was mostly because if I didn't say something, I was going to start crying. So I was like, I need to keep talking, because otherwise I can't stop from crying. And it was I was just so happy, and it was such an amazing experience. And it was. But I really am so grateful to Ashley for giving me the opportunity to play Felix, because it was a very, very exciting character to play, and I'm so glad to be able to do that. So,
well, speaking of Ashley, we do have one other speech to show you. Ashley, of course, is the winner of that award. We're going to go to that right now. Take a look at Ashley's award, and that's her boyfriend Dan. They were the hit of the hit of the night. Everybody was talking about them.
What?
Yeah.
And here is Ashley's award speech.
Outstanding one coming up. You know what that means? Outstanding documentary. Okay. The winner for Outstanding Mockumentary Series is The Art of Blowing!
Again, just one more moment. I am so grateful to a small little production company called SideKick Productions. I auditioned for a play like 8 years ago for this guy named Josh. And I asked to read the script. This was a weird play. And he sent me the script and I thought, what the fuck is this? But I want to be in it. So we started collaborating, and many years later, I said, I want to write a show. And he said, yeah, do it. And I did. And I'm so grateful that he won Best Supporting Actor tonight. Thank you, Joshua. You have been my inspiration, my collaborator, my brother, and I love you so much. So thank you. We're done now. I am very excited for season 2. Barbara, thanks for playing my mom and getting weird. So great. Paul, thanks for being my love interest. You are an absolute doll. And all of the work that you've spent on all the SideKick shows, doing sound, you've worked so hard. Amazing. Gotta stick to this show though. Just, you're great. Nakia, your music is awesome on the show. Thank you so much for just bringing it. Dan, I love you because you're great. You're my boyfriend. And that's everyone at that table. Thank you so much, Jose and Evi. The show would not have happened the way that it did if we didn't have 2 people on board that knew what reality shows looked like and mockumentaries. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. This is so great. You like it. So just Google the art of blowing it. It's really fun. And it's 2 people who should just be the sidekicks in something, being the leads in something. SideKick Productions, thank you so much. And Ian, thank you so much. And New Jersey Web Fest, we love you. Thank you.
Oh my God, that was so good, Ashley.
Ashley had the best speech of the night by far. I mean, she was the most entertaining speaker. She was
You know how to accept an award really well.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And of course, I had to put some.
It's all of you. It's all of you, though. The award, Stuart. Thank you. And the second I got off stage, I said, oh, I didn't thank Stuart. Oh my God, I didn't thank the rest of the cast. Oh my God. I'm so grateful.
No. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Anthony Smith, Yolanda.
Yeah, you only had so much time. Really, you're fine.
I was happy I was able to keep it together.
They would have played you off a 4th time.
She was Ashley was, but she really was. It was the most engaging speech of the night because she used her theatrical training to entertain us, and it was wonderful. It was very, very nice.
And that Price is Right theme fit perfect. So it was great. That was awesome. We'll be posting that to the Patreon after the show tonight. If you haven't already, become a member of the Crewniverse. We'd love to have you over there. It means a lot.
Down.
Come on down. That's right. Come on down.
You're the next Patreon.
That's it. You're the next
There's
Patreon.
better
All right. Well,
there.
thank you again to everybody for supporting all these shows. We really, really appreciate it.
And we really do need to thank again the New Jersey Web Fest and Neem Bosch and his team because we Barbara and I and Ashley and Nikki and Stuart, we all talk about this. We're some weird ass shows. We're not the normal kind of shows you see out there. Exactly. We're yippy little dogs. Except most of us are chubby little dogs. But so we're some weird shows. And the New Jersey Web Festival not just like takes a chance on us by inviting us to join them, they give us awards. And that is so awe-inspiring for people like us who are trying to make material, I think that says something besides just having a good time. It's important to have a good time, but we're also trying to do more than that. And that's really, I think, so inspirational for us to have that faith put into us by Neem and his team. So really, we thank them very much.
Look, Josh creates a space for us to feel comfortable to perform and to be the characters that we are and tell the stories that we do. To have a coalition of other creators and people that are on the same level as you, and to finally acknowledge and legitimize what you do by saying not only are you doing it and it's good, but you should be awarded for it. It's a very warm, fuzzy feeling.
I mean, it's huge. The New Jersey Web Festival is the first festival that accepted Skeleton Crew in anything, and the first one to award us something. I mean, that was just really, really, it meant a lot because up to that point, we were just this weird little web series that a lot of people were watching, but nobody seemed to have a lot of faith in and everything. And Anthony, you were just as much a part of this, of the win that, yeah. Anthony, you were
without anybody.
You were a huge
None of
part
this would exist without Anthony. Just going to put that out there.
No, truly, Anthony.
The true MVP.
Nakia's done talking about Anthony, so.
I would like to just do one quick shout out, just for everyone out there. If we could go back on the other thing just for 1 second. At the Web Festival, we got the privilege to really be able to watch some of the other creators here, not only in America but also in different countries. And I just wanted to shout out 3 shows that I thought were just like, wow, so much fun. There's a show called Girl Boxer. If you Google it, something should pop up. It's about a really strong woman trying to figure it out for a family.
It's great.
There's also a really great show called The Communist's Daughter.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's like a Wonder Years type of vibe. And it's actually produced by the CBC. And it was up against our show. Like we were in the same realm. And the show is so funny. And there's also this show called Theater People, which is so funny. And for all of our friends out there who like theater, you can Google Theater People, the web series, and it'll pop up. So I just wanted to shout out.
You have to add web series at the end, or it'll just show you a picture of yourself.
But wait, there's one other show because I'm so fan crushing on this guy.
Oh,
it's
Lucidity.
not Lucidity. It's an animated, brilliant
graphic
novel. Yes, it's a graphic novel, and it is absolutely brilliant. I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna go and start watching it. It's like I don't know, Spider-Man on steroids. I have no idea. I don't know how to do it.
So cool. So
here we go, folks. As we're watching the beginnings of the season 1 finale of The Art of Blowing It, don't forget to let us know what is your favorite reality series. Put your answer in the comments below, and comment King Joshua R. Pangborn. Ooh, thank you, Matthew Teeter. What a great profile pic from Matthew Teeter.
And for all of you out there who may not know who Matthew Teeter is, he is the wonderful
shout out to Matthew Teeter, designer
of this shirt, as well as my Art of Blowing It shirt that you were able to see that I wore on the red carpet. And then, that shirt. He is the brilliant designer of these shirts. He's the one who drew these. I mean, come on. Matthew Teeter's got it going on. So, big shout out.
And also, thank you to Owen for holding us higher than Marvel movies. That means a lot to me. So
you're so sweet. Okay. Here we go.
I like that.
Okay.
Thank you, hubby. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for sending him here, Robert.
You gotta submit this to me.
Gotta get what you want. Gotta get what you need. Better take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Gotta get what you want. Gotta get what you need. Better take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Every little thing you want, every little thing you need. Keep it all for yourself, my love, cause it really don't matter to me.
Okay, sound is speeding. Camera is rolling. Okay. All right, cool. This is day 131.
We're having some lag issues, so we're gonna check some things real quick. I'm probably gonna have to close out of mine. Maybe we've not had that problem before, but we'll try it anyway. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Matthew, you are being so sweet. I want to hug you. I'm so grateful that you're able to be involved as well. You're brilliant.
Matthew Teeter's one of those elements of SideKick Productions that without him, we would not be where we are at today.
That is 1000% true.
Bravo.
Okay, sound is speeding. Cameras rolling.
Is it speeding?
Okay. All right.
No, it's still.
It's kind of
still
rolling
lagging.
down the hill. Yeah.
Let's take a moment and just double check a couple other things. Stand by real quick.
R.I.P. to Joshua's ping.
1 second here. Let's just grab this and do. We'll just take a real quick break to figure this out. In the meantime,
Gotta get what you want.
Oh, hey. How was the flight?
It was great. Thanks for meeting me at the airport.
Uh-oh.
Sir, you look stressed. Would you like a relaxing massage and blowjob?
Yes.
It's like a house of cards, and if I blow the wrong way, it's all just gonna come crashing down.
I'm worried about me and Anthony, Pop.
What's that for?
We're living together. We love each other. But we're just not a team anymore.
I get it. Adulting is really, 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 really hard.
I've decided I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
So you've heard the story about my killer day.
Heard it. I live for it. I live my life. And I don't think that you could say that about yourself.
I am tired of giving you sage advice only to have you rebuke me.
Last night we played Hide the Rattle and I still haven't found it.
Oh, this is a gay bar.
I'm sad. Don't see HJD, the H is silent.
Why? I mean, hi.
All of you are idiots. Except you. I'll leave you all to figure out who I mean.
I wouldn't lie to him. I don't see any reason to hide the truth from my friends, family, and loved ones.
I know the owners. Almost arrested most of them at some point. They're a great bunch.
That way of life gets old.
That way of life? Or just you?
I guess it's good that I have such a great sense of self-confidence.
I'm looking for a real bear god.
Who changed the light bulb in the sex spot? It's way too bright in there.
Don't you remember the good old days of playing male prostitute in the backyard with your buddies?
It's only prostitute now. Gender's dead.
We need to update that. It's not coming soon. It's here. We're in the middle of it right now, and you can see an episode before anybody else does by going to patreon.com/SideKick Productions and becoming a member of the Coronaverse today. Shout out to our two new subscribers. Really, really appreciate it. This week, we're talking about the art of blowing it. Of course, it's created by Ashley Monique Menard and is now the outstanding mockumentary from the New Jersey Webfest. And we are just super proud of that. And we're going to get right into this episode. We were having some trouble, so we're going to try this instead and see if this works out. So here we go.
Gotta get what you want.
Chuck Curtis, I love you.
Better take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Gotta get what you want. Gotta get what you need. Better take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Every little thing you want, every little thing you need. Keep it all for yourself, my love, cause it don't matter to me.
Thank you.
Okay, sound is speeding. Camera is rolling. Okay. All right, cool. This is day 131, I think, of the quarantine. Whew. Oh, guys, thanks for being here. This is good. This feels good to be back at it, right?
We didn't even know there was going to be COVID when Ashley wrote this.
Hi.
So.
Yeah.
Look here, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Aren't you scared you're going to get COVID-19?
Well, honey, I already have the antibodies. So. Let me in.
Wait.
Oh, God, it's not perfume. It's not perfume. Okay, that's enough.
All
That's
right.
enough.
Come in. Ignacio, you too. How did she talk you into this anyway?
This was Josh's actual COVID protocols. He's pretty good.
This is actually what I wore the whole time.
Gonna turn some lights on in here. Whew, it's dusty.
Emmy, oh my God, is this safe for the baby? Has it been 7 months already?
No, only 4.
Oops. Well, what are you doing here anyway? You said you didn't want to speak to me again.
I know what I said, but this pandemic has changed me, that and motherhood. Plus, I was in the area. Mitchell and I were doing a little bit of grocery shopping. Oh, we live together now. I didn't tell you? Oh, well, of course I didn't tell you. We didn't talk.
How is he?
He's thriving. He really is. This pandemic has been such a good thing for him. And he's not mad at you anymore. He just thinks you have a lot of growing up to do.
I just come out of the closet, and he just pushed this relationship on me. And then he wanted to move in, and I don't... I mean, I'm not a lesbian.
Are your glasses always foggy like that?
I'm so nervous.
I love this show.
It's great. I love the music for this.
Ignacio, thank you so much for being here today. I need to talk to Mitchell, and I need to just clarify our relationship, because I don't want there to be any confusion about it. This should be pretty easy, right? I mean, he's the kind of guy that it's one and done with him, right? He's cool with that kind of thing.
Sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy when summer's away. Hey, dollface. So did you get those gifts I sent you?
Ignacio, I may have made a big mistake.
Yes, Josh.
Stu. You're welcome. You know,
this is a great scene for us.
Stop thinking about you.
It's tremendous.
Mitchell, you seem... You're just... Look, this is all new for me, okay?
No, I understand. This is new for everybody. This is a new thing. This is a new
so
experience
fast.
for you. It is
And
pretty
it's just
fast.
fast, and it's so quick, and everything's happening so fast, and I
think
we
be
should
best
just
if we move
break
in
up.
together.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? You think we should move in together? You think that we should move in together in my home? I should just open the door and let you in after knowing you for 1 week? Girl, I don't know you.
Oh.
I mean, I know you, of course. You're Mitchell Robin. I mean, 50,000 Instagram followers, and everyone knows you, and I know you that way, but I don't know you this way, and you know what I mean?
So, you just wanted a one-night stand.
Exactly. I mean, not exactly. No, I didn't want a one-night stand. I didn't go into this thinking, you're going to have a one-night stand. But I mean, there was the party, and then there was that candy that I was eating so much of that turned out not to be candy at all. And then there was that sex tape with Emmy, and oh God, that sex tape, Emmy. But you were there, and then you were just like, oh, I want to get it done. And then I was like, you've been holding on to this for 32 years. You're a virgin still. Why are you holding on to it so much? It's not a big deal. Just get it done. You've got somebody who want to get it done with you, so get it done together. So we got it done together. And then you're Mitchell Robin. You've got a new guy every day of the week. I didn't think you want to make a big deal about it. It's just a one and done, and we were one and done together, right?
No, I am.
Oh.
I get it. Okay. I understand. You need to focus on you, and I need to focus on me, and that's what's important right now. And you know what? You're gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be fine, and this is all just gonna be fine. This is all just fine. This is great. You know, this is fine. I've got to go, though. I've got a game night with Fred Savage over at Macaulay Culkin's Loft, and good luck.
I couldn't edit out the sound of the quinceañera happening.
It's fine.
I'm glad you couldn't, because I really like the cheering in the background.
Right at that really crazy moment.
It worked.
Go away, Ignacio!
God.
I'm sorry for yelling, Ignacio. It's really not your fault.
Stuart.
I'm just having a moment right now, and I've got to, go, okay?
Good job, Stuart.
This is one of the last things we shot too for this show.
I guess I'm scared of commitment in some ways, but it's really not my fault. I mean, I had just come out of the closet because of you, and then my mother wasn't speaking to me anymore because of you, and then my face was all over the internet because of that stupid sex tape because of you. I mean, if you had sex with Oscar that night, then none of this would have happened.
Oh, don't you dare talk about him that way. He is a
Oh!
sensitive creature.
I really like spending time.
I accidentally did spray myself in the face. That was not a pleasurable
You know
experience.
you're worth waiting for, right?
Oh my God, you sound like one of your self-help books.
I've read dozens. Okay, I've listened to dozens.
Yeah, because you haven't read.
I agree, Mike.
Let me
That
take
was
you
a
to dinner
brilliant scene. So brilliant. Really touching.
Me too.
But I'm gonna have to say no. You're a really, really nice guy.
Emmy Heart candles for sure.
I'm pregnant. Well, take care, and
Wait, why?
why?
Yeah.
I just told you I'm pregnant and I'm having a baby.
Yeah, so?
So that's crazy, and
So that's crazy.
I don't want to stop seeing you unless you don't want to see me.
well, I would like to see you, but
I'd
I
like
just
to
feel
see
like
you too.
well, great,
So
cool.
let's see each other.
Okay, okay, that's good. No, yeah.
These two, I swear.
Totally.
Oh my God, you were.
There are a lot of
Yeah,
beanies
yeah,
in this
I'm gonna call
show.
you.
You better.
I'm gonna call you.
There was also a casting call for the Alanis Morissette video, Ironic.
Welcome back, manifestors, to Manifesting Magic. I just have to start off by thanking everyone for the outpouring of love I've received from
It's a
my
great scene,
thousands
too.
and thousands of followers. I am #blessed to be playing the role of Adele in her new biopic. I can only hope
This
to
girl.
have fun when I do it.
And the girl promised me that she was going to put in a good word for me.
Oh, what word? Is it Mattel?
Oh, what word? Is it Mattel?
ATBB.
We have a fabulous guest for you today. She is brilliant, strong, and she is so humble. She has changed the world of millions, and she is a survivor. The world would not be the same without her. Ladies and gentlemen, sex therapist Delilah Garland.
Thank you for having me, Mattel. I am not alone in my survival. Millions of women get diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and beat it. Treatment is a bitch, but I just focused on healing others, and that in turn healed me.
You are an inspiration.
I get my inspiration from my clients.
You are Oprah for the next generation. I freaking love you, and I'm so honored that you are here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to be here too. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, here we are to bring you back and make people care about you again. Because I Gotta Have Heart is the new documentary that's being filmed about Emmy right now.
What Netflix will you be on?
All of them, probably, right?
Well, strap
Right.
in, manifestors, for the next 3 hours.
3 hours? What the fuck? Yeah, sounds great. 3 hours, not enough in my book. Can't wait.
Trailer.
You know, Dee Dee's my therapist now.
Oh, I love therapy. I've been going to a therapist off and on for about 25 years now. And look at me, I'm great.
That's wonderful. You know, someday this is going to work for you. Just keep it up. That's what Dee Dee always says to me, you know, just keep it up. She's mostly talking about erections because she's a sex therapist, but I mean, it's all the same, just keep it up.
When I was in college, I worked at the women's shelter, and a lot of those women had histories of domestic violence, drug abuse, assault, and I began to work on my thesis, which is now my new book, Mothering My Trauma.
If you have not taken her Boundaries to Heal workshop, go to my website. There will be a link.
We all have our own past trauma that has shaped us. Self-doubt, fear of rejection can seduce us into a coma of people pleasing.
Yeah, but it's just so much easier to just do what other people want, right?
Oh, sweetie. Take the workshop.
Take them.
I don't have any past trauma or any fear of rejection. That's
Cue the sad music.
What about your mother making you hold her bag of Coke?
I mean, who else was going to ration out her portions?
And all that rejection during puberty?
It's hard to cast a 13-year-old with double D's. You get it.
You know, that's not entirely true. In your mother's book, she writes that the roles were there. You just refused to go all the way for them.
I don't want to talk about that because I was 13 years old. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. Well, I guess you could just hash that out with your mother.
Ready, special guest.
And maybe someday I will hash that out with my
Thank you,
mother.
Sebastian Jupiter.
Well, your producer, Felix, is making that happen for you because that day is today.
What an entrance.
What a group of empowered women.
You called my mother? Felix? A word?
Of course.
Thank you so much. Please.
I love that shirt.
Man, come on.
Look, I am sorry, Abby, but you left me no choice.
No choice? Well, I have a choice for you. How about no? No way. No, I'm not doing this shit.
You know what, Emmy? You are such a poser.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Just get back in there and eat shit for the greater good.
Use my own words and you throw them back in my face.
Hey!
I don't know where to start except with I'm sorry.
Aw, Felix, you can quit apologizing. I get why you did it. It's showbiz. Showbiz. You know, it's like my godmother, Liza Minnelli, always says. Never turn your back on your mother, because she'll finish your drinking and f*** your husband. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time I'll stay. I gotta pee. Maybe this time, for the first time, I'll love my mother real quick. Jesus Christ, you have a lot of toilet paper, Felix.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time you'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away.
Oh, I love that.
And Ashley just happened to have a recorded this song in the past and had it ready for us for this. So
yeah,
so good. So good.
I have to say, Ash, working on this show is just delicious. It's pure delicious.
Good. I love to hear that. You're so good. Right, everybody? Especially all of you out there. Isn't it so fun to watch Barbara play like such a different character? I mean, you play a very different character in both the other shows, but like this one is just like, you know, and Roxanne's weird and like, you know, she's so fun.
Well, we'll see what happens next week.
Well, this has been a lot of fun and a really good episode filled with a lot of love because of the New Jersey Web Fest, of course. So a shout out to them again. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations to all of our winners, including myself. And thanks again for our 2 brand new subscribers to the Patreon. Don't forget that you too can join the Crewniverse by going to patreon.com/SideKick Productions. That would really mean a lot to us. But before we go, let's take a second to ask, what is your favorite reality series? We're going to start with our special guest this week, Barbara Thomas.
This is an easy one because, again, I'm older, like fine wines. And I watched every single season of Survivor.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Can't go wrong with that. Okay, Stu?
HBO's Oz.
No, Stuart, it's not your fantasy series. That you wanna-
That wasn't a reality show? Was I wrong? Okay, I'm going with Top Chef season 4, hands down.
Okay.
Very specific.
That was Graham Elliott season.
I mean, maybe.
All right. And then how about you, Ashley?
Guess I'm gonna have to go with Naked and Afraid. No, I'm just kidding. Naked and Afraid. I love that show. I think I do well on it.
Really, Naked and Afraid is your favorite.
I love it.
I can see you liking it. I'm surprised not keeping up with the Kardashians.
Okay.
I mean, I watched it for research, but it's not like my
Not your cup of tea.
favorite. It doesn't give the same thing as Naked and Afraid. I always think have sex with the person you're partnered with. Not only will you work better as a team, you'll stay warmer at night. It's what I pitched to Dan. So if we're ever on it, that's what we're doing.
Josh, what about you?
I guess I mean probably RuPaul. I mean, I can't help it. I'm a basic gay. I really love Drag Race. Or Face Off. I really like Face Off too.
Well, I would have to say it's probably between Drag Race and maybe The Masked Singer.
I mean, aren't you contractually obligated to play another show though?
No, I'm not. I'm not under contract. They can change that. I'm available for
The Voice is NBC's hit show.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, we've had a really good time tonight. Nobody in the audience gave us an answer. So
yeah, I didn't see anything in the comments.
So nobody cares about reality TV.
The Art of Blowing It is the answer for everybody. That's the best one.
Creations.
Right on,
So
Stu.
thank you so much. We really appreciate each and every one of you.
I'll drink vitamin water shots to that.
Don't forget, it's hashtag Critterverse, hashtag Sidekick Power
I thought
Hour.
you said hashbag. And I thought
Well, that too.
We should invent that word.
hashbag.
Hashfag? What?
Hashbag.
Oh, I thought you said cash fag.
And then you can go to hashtag.
Oh, puppy bowl, puppy bowl.
I don't know what puppy bowl is, but
Hash bag.
Okay, well, with that, folks,
Bag.
it's been real. We've had a good time, and we will see you next time. All things from the Sidekick Productions universe. And I thought I was gonna forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.